One day, a little boy heard the story of the Arab and the camel. He learned sin is all bad, and it always gets worse until it is confessed and put under the blood of the Lord Jesus for cleansing. Maybe you need to hear this story too. Abdullah, a rich Arab, and his camel Sin were in a large cavern which was making its way across the desert with its burning waste of sand. One day, the sun had been especially hot, and by evening, Abdullah was very, very tired. After the evening meal, Abdullah set up his tent, and as the stars began to shine like jewels in the black velvet of the desert sky, he crawled into his tent for a good night's rest. A storm came up during the night, but Abdullah felt safe on his mat inside his tent. But something was nosing the flap of his tent. He looked and saw the ugly nose of his camel Sin, and then he came his head.
Go away, Sin!
But Master, couldn't I keep my nose inside the tent? It's so cold and stormy outside.
Well, yes, I guess you can keep your nose inside. I can give you a little room.
Abdullah turned his back towards the camel and dozed off. A short time later, he aroused, turning over and said,
Sin, why don't you be quiet? I want to sleep.
Well, it would be nice if I could put my head inside out of the awful storm. I won't take up much room. It wouldn't be noticeable at all, I'm sure.
Well, just your head, mind you.
Abdullah answered, and with a deep sigh, Abdullah settled himself. He was so sleepy. A few moments passed. All was quiet. Shifting about nosily, Sin grunted. Abdullah sat up with a start.
Aren't you ever going to settle down and let a fellow get some sleep?
Well, yes, I'd be glad if you would only move a little farther if I could get my forelegs inside. Then I could rest too.
What has gotten into that insolent creature? He's not usually such a mean-tempered brute. Well, I'll move over so you can lie down with your forelegs. But I don't like you breathing down my neck like that. You stink it. Anyways.
What's that? I don't smell any worse than you do. How long has it been since you had a good bath yourself?
No offense. Just be quiet so we can rest a little while. It won't be long until the caravan moves on, for as soon as light breaks in the eastern sky, we'll be on our way.
Soon, all was quiet. Abdullah snored and moved restlessly in his cramped